the best gold items in CS2 for a $500 budget, but I'll cover many budgets until that price point, and I'll also show you some gloves to combo with these. First off, the M9 Bayonet Knight, which surprisingly is very clean despite being field tested, and it's also just under the budget for $497. You can't get the black laminate for this budget, so this is the second best choice. And then the Kukri Crimson Web, which is the best Kukri skin you can get in my opinion, since these don't have the chroma finishes, and this one in minimal wear goes for $487. Next up, the Flip Doppler Factory New, which in my opinion looks amazing. Here I chose the Phase 4, which might not be my favorite one, but for this budget I think it's the best one that you can get, as this one goes for around $455. The Karambit Forest Pet is one of the best picks for a green combo. It is field tested, but if you get a low float one, it will be very clean, as you guys can see in the video, and this one costs about $495. This video was sponsored by Skins Monkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty CS2 skins for some new shiny ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page, and link to Skins Monkey is in the description. The Talon is the cheap version of the previous one that I showed you, but you can actually get a blue steel one for this budget, as the price is around $460 in minimal wear. But if you want to save some money, you can actually just go for the field test, which is much cheaper and will look basically the same. And then the Bayonet Tiger Tooth, which used to be everyone's favorite knife a few years ago. Nowadays it is pretty forgotten about. I don't ever see anyone using bayonets in general, but the factory new is around $482. Then the Skeleton Crimson Web, which looks good, but this one has to be barrel scarred, and if you can, just get a better condition one, but for this budget it's not possible, and as you can see in the video, it is pretty scratched and it costs around $458. The M9 Bayonet Stained is in my top 3 ones for this budget. Honestly, it is barrel scarred, but it's still pretty shiny under direct sunlight, and it is a super easy knife to combo with, and this one is just on the budget for $500. Next up, the Stiletto Crimson Web, which is the best stiletto to get for this budget in my opinion. This is minimal wear and it is pretty clean, as you can see in the video, and goes for around $455. This Skeleton Blue Steel is the best skeleton that you can get for this budget in my opinion. It is very easy to combo with as well, and the minimal wear version is going to cost you around $484. And then the StatTrak M9 Bayonet Rust Gold, and yes, I did say StatTrak, and it has to be StatTrak, as the normal version goes over the budget, but if you have the money, just get the non-StatTrak one because it will just look better, and this one in barrel scarred is going for around $485. And then the Nomad Crimson Web, and yes, another Crimson Web skin. There's so many of these in this budget in specific, so realistically just get whichever knife you prefer if you want the Crimson Web skins. This one in minimal wear is going for around $497. And then the Falchion Gamma Doppler, which in my opinion is a knife that looks amazing, and this one is Phase 2, which is my absolute favorite one out of them all, if we exclude the Emerald of course, and it costs $392 in factory new. And then the M9 Bayonet Freehand, which is an easy way to get a purple M9 for this budget, but there's a downside, as this one is well worn, so it is pretty scratched, and it costs around $480. And then the Stiletto Knife Slaughter, which is another option for a red knife, but I personally just prefer the Crimson Web. Either way, if you want it, this one in minimal wear costs $490. That is it. Let me know which one is your favorite and which budget to do next. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.